which is your alpha Pokemon. That will be... Let's think about it. Nubis Z is a fighting type, so Gallade. Normal type will be Audino. Dark type will be Malamar. Abra for teleport. And then Nubis Z for the fighting type. Our setting is a mansion deep in the mountains of the Kalos region. I think I know the one. It is owned by famed millionaire Gallade. It also currently houses 3 guests and a certain treasure. The first of the guests is a trainer by the name of Audino. Huh? Then there is our millionaire's former flame, Malamar, and a jewel collector named Abra. The mansion's butler, Towne, is unobtrusive yet ever-present, seeing to all the guests' needs. One evening, the guests are all called together to a very special room of the mansion. This room serves as a giant safe, so fortified that the move Rage Fist would not crack its defenses. We already know about Mankey, so this is no surprise. So explains the butler, Tommy. In the safe center, lovingly displayed in pride of place, shines a grandiose jewel known only as Nubis Z's Tear. This mythical treasure is rumored to have... It's funny that for the fighting type as well, I would have had a mythical Pokemon, but I don't have it yet. This mythical treasure is rumored to have been a gift from the former king of the land, AZ. The mansion's owner gazes upon it regularly, every morn and eve, to sustain their spirits. The sun has barely risen this morning after this showing, when a terrible howl echoes through Gallade's mansion. The guests gather in front of the safe room that contained the treasure, drawn by the awful noise. And there the millionaire cries out, "My treasure has been stolen! The ruler has been stolen!" I gotta watch that again. I miss it. Sherlock? No. Sherlock Holmes. The missing golden ruler. One of my guests must have done it. Resenting the accusation, Malamar demands, "Why us? Why not your butler?" But the butler, Townie, has a cast iron alibi. She'd been playing cards with her employer all night. Audino and Abra readily agree to a search of their persons and belongings. But even after the butler inspects all the guests, there's still no trace of the stolen jewel. Only Audino was found carrying anything, no more than a Pokeball, a perfectly normal item for a Pokemon trainer to have. Who stole the treasure known as Nubis Z's Tear, Abra? Really? Was it a bit too difficult for you to work? He can teleport! It is that easy! The evil trainer had left one of their Pokemon in the room to wait until everyone was gone so it could steal the treasure for its master. When everyone began to gather at the room the next morning, this larcenous lout quietly called the Pokemon back to its Pokeball, concealing both it and the treasure to cover the track. Okay, fine, it's odd to know, but Abra makes so much sense because when nobody's around, it can use teleport, steal the thing, teleport it to its master, and then be done with it. Wonderful, isn't it? Such a bold and elaborate setup, worthy of a criminal genius. Isn't it a bit obvious? Yes. Now that I think about it, I wonder if I somehow overlooked a weakness in my airtight plot. That would be disappointing. Yeah, it's all thanks to your tireless support that I've been able to craft such creative novels. You must be my greatest fan, willing to go so far above and beyond to support my writing career. To show my gratitude, I'd be happy to remix any of my tales for you, featuring whatever different Pokemon you wish to cast as the main characters. Just come speak to me whenever you're ready to experience more of my masterful storytelling. There it is. Every side quest done for that one. Attack, special defense, defense, speed. Yeah, that's every one of them. So now he will always be there, but I probably won't come back because that story was a bit dumb. I gotta be rightfully honest on that. I guess I should have just waited until I was in here to record, but might as well just go over here and just see what's happening. Now, please let there be King Gambit here because you hinted at it in Corbell's office. If King Gambit is not in this, then that is clickbait. In your front, Pokemon. There you are, my busy crew. Sorry to make you haul yourselves out here every time you need to have a meeting. Unless you make a second DLC, which I don't think you're going to do. Because Pokemon Legends Arceus didn't make a DLC, they made a free update, but this game did. I don't think they're going to make a second one, because this is not a canon game. Instead, they have a lot of Megamons. It technically is canon, so I guess I'm overlooking it. I don't know. Afraid we can't really help it though. Folks seem to get spooked whenever they see me and Felipe roaming the streets, and hollow calls wear me down, you know. They don't have the warmth of a face-to-face chat. Anyway, down to business. Our research into Hyperspace Lumiose is coming along, thanks to you all. We're still in the dark when it comes to that distortion hanging out over the tower. That's the one. But still, we managed to stumble onto a rather troubling discovery. How troubling? It seems more of these pockets of hyperspace are appearing as time goes on, and they're beginning to affect our world too. We've started getting reports that Pokemon from Hyperspace Lumiose has been showing up here in regular space Lumiose. Okay? If we're talking worst case scenario, Hyperspace Lumiose could eventually swallow the whole city. We can't let that happen. We sure can't. Luckily, it's not all bad news. Thanks to your research, we can now detect hyperspace distortions that we couldn't before. Be warned, however, the parts of Hyperspace Lumiose beyond these distortions are likely hold even stronger Pokemon. Bring them on! With the three of us working together, we can handle everything. Or anything. Let's go scour different parts of Hyperspace Lumiose for berries and other ingredients. We've got to order up plenty of donuts from Chef Ansha. These ought to be of some help in your research, Eclipse. There's no way that Jacinth has a daughter. I'm pretty sure that Jacinth is looking after that said daughter. They said Jacinth's friend's daughter, so I'm pretty sure that it's someone else, but I'd be shocked if Ansha's mother isn't who I'm thinking. Sounds like you know what to do. Get to it. Clickbait if you don't bring in a wheezing or even a freaking mon over here. It's freaking clickbait, man. I just don't like it if that's the case. More side quests to do, and so many of them. Well, you already know my gist. I'm not gonna do it yet because good grief, that is nuts. That there's that many side quests. I just did the one. Now there's like 8 more. I'll try using that nice butter you brought back, if you don't mind. You can now make donuts, yeah, I knew it, with using 4 berries. Hyper Citrus Berry, Hyper Lum Berry, Hyper Persim, and Hyper Oran Berry. Nom. A donut featuring authentic curry prepared with fried orangeberry. make a different donut. Which I'm gonna do with these two, and then the Babiri and the Kasib. Normal red. So let's see what more there is. Unknown. Side mission detected. Unidentified megastone. What? Okay. That is an interesting one. I wonder if this will bring you some sort of unusual mon. That is interesting. And this is the same thing. Side mission detected. Side mission detected. That is interesting. Then I guess we are doing side quests because it is pretty much required. Well, I'm doing off. Ooh. Wait, is this gonna be like like Kanto, the search for Marowak? Maybe not. Ball of protein from Cubone. Okay. Congratulations! Oh, I know you, I think. We're giving out free protein as part of a special promotion. Could I ask for just a moment of your time? Okay. Thank you!
Look at that! Big portal up there!
Cubone survey. Of course. Alrighty, let's get started with our protein street survey. Do you know what protein is? I know all about it. I see. Well, protein is a nutritious drink. Where did you find out about protein? I just know, okay? I'll just say from a friend. Does 5,000 for a bottle of protein sound expensive to you? Yes. Because I think normally the proteins are like 3,000. That's steep. Everyone has their own way of valuing things. Do you know any other drinks similar to protein? I know about iron, calcium, zinc, and carbos. Iron is defense, calcium is special attack, zinc is special defense, and carbos is speed, I'm thinking. Gotcha. There are so many different products that it can be hard to keep track, huh? When would you want to have your Pokemon drink a bottle of protein? When I want to raise its attack. Noted. Make sure to follow the usage instructions. What do you think the protein tastes like? I don't know, actually. I see. Make sure to let your Pokemon know what you think. Would you recommend protein to a friend? Yes. Got it. Whether or not you recommend something really depends on who you're talking to. And that's all. Thank you for your time. I bet you're wondering what this cute Cubone is doing next to me. Cubone? I thought it was gonna be the search for Marowak, just like in Kanto. That would have been a great nostalgic time. As long as I'm with Cubone, everyone stops to chat. So it gets me plenty of takers for the survey. I think it just like your Cubone. I think they just like your Cubone and they might run away. Thank you for answering all of our questions. Here's a small token. Bunch of items from Cubone. Which I think is going to be a lot of proteins. Proteins, calciums, and HP ups. Maybe my next survey will be about iron. Cute, 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 cute. Interesting, though. Yes, it's the same one. Hello. Pop quiz time. How many total Pokemon centers are there in Lumio City? I don't know. 9? That's really? I was right. I was guessing. I didn't know that. Among the 9, the Hibernal Pokemon Center sells the fewest Pokeballs by far. The Hibernal Pokemon Center. Okay. I think we could solve that problem if we just had a certain Pokemon around to help. Now I've got the perfect name for my plan. Sportacular Sales with a Fun Guy. Which means it's gonna be Fungus. Allow me to explain. When you think that our countertop looks lonely, there's so much room to liven it up. But a Fungus sitting here would look just like a Pokeball. That kind of Pokemon is sure to lure people in and make them want to buy Pokeballs. Please, bring me a Fungus. She's so cute, I guess. Fungible goods. Fungible goods. That pun is weird. I don't get it at all. I don't know what it means. Sorry, give the requester a Fungus. Well, I don't have that yet. I don't even know how to find it. So that's that. Now I'm going here to see what's up with that. These side quests are rather easy so far. I guess I shouldn't have underestimated my stuff. Hey there! I've got some fine leeks. Ooh. Leeks are items that you give to your Farfetch'd, and one of them increases the critical hit ratio. That's interesting that you have them. By the way, have you heard of a Pokemon called Farfetch'd? I've heard of both. It's always holding a plant stalk, which it sometimes wields as a weapon. Nom nom nom. Speaking of which, there's a troubling rumor going around involving Farfetch'd and leaks. They say if you go into a certain spot at nighttime, accompanied only by a single Farfetch'd that's holding a leak, you'll be suddenly ambushed. Could you go fight off whatever's behind this? Should be no sweat for a strong trainer like you. I'll even give you a good sturdy leek for the job. Leek, which is held by Farfetch'd or Surfetch'd. This very long and stiff stalk of leek boosts the critical hit ratio of their moves. Go down to the alley in Rouge Sector 7 at night with only a leek-wielding Farfetch'd on your team. Then fight off anyone who tries to attack you. Usually, in order for Farfetch'd to evolve, you have to land 3 critical hits in one battle. It doesn't matter if it's a wild or a trainer's battle. You have to land 3 critical hits nonetheless. So that's going to be a pretty tough one. Let alone trying to get an evolved form. Whoopsies! I forgot to put my team back. Mega Wing. You. Sorry, Freya. Didn't mean to say it that way. And then Spike. Sorry, I didn't mean to replace you. And then Cannon Z and ZA Floette. It's like I could still bring up my past about how afraid I was of power outages when I was younger, that I kept my light on while I was sleeping when I was 6 years old, and when the light suddenly turned off, I was screaming and crying for like an hour because I was so afraid of the dark back then. Hey, you're Eclipse from Team MZ, right? I'd like to ask you a favor. What's that? Could you take my Fido for a walk? Aw, you have a Fido! Look at it! Fido needs to go on walks to stay healthy, but I'm a bit busy today. Fido, I love Fido. It's so cute, I swear. I love it, and it may not be a great Pokemon, but it is so adorable. Fido. If only I heard its cry in the anime, I think I'd be adoring it even more. I think the anime did have a Fido in it. I just don't remember. If you could take Fido on a walk for me, I really appreciate it. Fido loves walks, and I love Fidos, so it will be fun. Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready. There's a route Fido and I'd like to go on. Climb these stairs and go down the alley on the right. They're the one by the yellow post box. Fido likes to take a lap around the wild zone. Alright, Fido, I'll see you later. Fido. Let's see how fast it is. Pretty fast, I'm impressed. This is so cute. Oh, it's the baker's Fido, taking a walk with this youngster today. Duh. How nice. Enjoy your walk. Ah, I love these friendly people. May not be a city guy, but I do love people who are very kind to one another. I don't want to run it over, so that's why I stepped ahead for a bit. I was gonna be like, I hope that I don't run into a shiny Pokemon during this because I want to enjoy my walks with this mon. That shiny Pokemon would be Eevee. Ooh. You wanna know something about this mon? I love its evolved form, and it reminds me of Arvin because of it. Whoa there, Mischief. Oh yeah. I was making sure I knew about what this mon's name was. So Mischief and then Mabelstiff is his evolved form, and Mabelstiff is so. I love Mabelstiff because of Arvin from Paldea. Paldean Mon, meet Galarian Mon. Over there, Mischief. No need to growl. Sorry about that. My Mischief can be a little big-headed. That's an energetic Mischief. I wish it wasn't such a troublemaker. Anyway, your Fido is cute. I see. You were asked to take it on a walk. Dodo. I guess once trainers get to talking, Pokemon let their fur down a bit too. Okay, Fido. See you around. Man, that's so... It's a terrier mon, and I love it all the same. Trying to think of what Fido is by a breed. I want to say it's some sort of poodle. Might be wrong. No, Furfru's a poodle. I don't know what this breed is. Probably like a Chihuahua or something for how small it is. Doe. Aw, how cute! I know what that Pokemon is. It's a Fido. Fifi. Can I play with it? That makes me wish that it was like an anime style scene, but instead it just cuts out and then comes right back. Gosh darn it! I wish that was like PlayStation stuff where you can actually see the scene of certain animals playing with people. It would be so sweet to see. Of course that ends up being different. I don't know what I'm saying. And of course that ends up being like they cut it out is what I was gonna say. Of course they end up cutting it out. But man, that was quite enjoyable. You might know what to name this part now because of how cute this was. We did it! Looks like you had fun on your walk, Fido. Thanks, Eclipse. The yeast in Fido's breath ferments things around it. Ferments, I know, whatever. I use that yeast to make bread. The bread's been so popular, I almost said the bread's been so popular, that I haven't had time to take Fido on walks lately. But from now on, I'll be sure to make time for my Fido and my baking. After all, I can't let other people see my own cute Fido more than I do. And it looks like he's gonna sleep soon. Oh, wow. The very first side quest that doesn't give you any items. Honestly, I don't mind. That was what was reward enough was seeing how the cute interactions and the very sweet ones. I don't mind that at all. Now I'm gonna do 2 more side quests out of these 3. That, or I can just do the side mission. I'm not gonna do this. Unidentified. Yeah, screw it, I am. Unidentified Megastone detected. Because I'm curious about this one. I want to see if this gives you a mythical Pokemon, and if so, I wonder what it does. It says side mission detected, so it means something. Oh, it literally is a side quest. That's interesting then. Level plus 20. Level plus 15. 13, 13. All of these are 13. I'm going to do the one that gives you one of the better times. Sort of sucks that I don't have any more time increasing ones, so I'm gonna do this. 3 minutes and 46, and then 5 minutes and 22. I don't want to waste it, but I think I might as well. Because I want to see what this is all about. So what is this side quest all about? And what about the Mega Stone? Help! 2 Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon are fighting! It's a Rogue Mega Showdown! Whoa! We can't just let them have at it. They could pummel this whole place to pieces. Please step in and stop those Mega Crabominables Rogue Mega Showdown. Rogue Mega Showdown. We got to see Mega Crabominable. Do you think that Crabominable deserved a Mega? Because let me be honest, I never thought it would have needed it. But seeing that it does look pretty dang cool, and they look even bigger than before. Interesting that they're Rogue Mega Evolved. Complete your mission for 1,200 points. So, this will be an interesting bout. I'm gonna level up this Lucario, you know, Nubis C. I'm gonna level it up to level 85, and I'm gonna level you up to level 85 as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I got another idea. Look at how cool they look. Oh, it's doing this theme! I was screwed. I I can't do that side quest yet. I can't believe they did that theme. That is the crazy thing. But I can't do it. That is impossible. Level 116, Mega Crabominable. And there are 2 of them, in fact. Crabominable by themselves are strong. How am I supposed to do this one? Let me out of here. Yeah, I can't do that yet. I have to wait until I'm stronger. So now I know that was Crabominable. That is so hard. Man. All of those Pokemon were like 8 levels higher than me. Did I get more requests out of that? My word. And I had 3 before, but now I have even more. Time passes by so quick. Oh, manhole cover? Stop right there! Good. Now look down. Did you ever notice the Pokemon designs on our utility hole covers here in Lumios? I call them Pokemon lids. And you've just found one. This is one of the Vert District's famed Go-Goat utility holes. Now, how about a little quiz? I don't know. What Pokemon is depicted on utility holes found in the Rouge District? Guess the Pokemon you think you'll see there, then show me that Pokemon. Rouge District utility hole covers. I knew that they did that theme because I saw a spoiler for one of the Megamons having that theme, and I was shocked. I'm still shocked that they did that. 2 Megamons and they did that theme. The same theme that you hear when you're in the finale of things, when the tower is being all wild. I'm ready. Show me which Pokemon you think is on these utility holes. Pyroar, but I need to find it first. The female Pyroar. That is the correct answer. Amazingly done. Each series of Pokemon utility holes has a theme. The Rouge District's theme is determination. Female Pyroar are just perfect to represent that. In case you're curious, the theme in the Vert District is supposed to be camaraderie. The Blue District's theme is supposed to be modesty. Magenta should be grace, and Joan, joviality. Perhaps you should take the time to look down and notice the utility holes sometime. Though take care to look at what's ahead of you too. $20 Dusk Balls and 20 Net Balls. Very worthwhile. Love that. Then I'm gonna do one more side quest. This one's the same one that I tried, but it's very hard to do. How many more question mark ones are there? This one that has an unidentified Mega Stone. So I knew about that one, and let me spoil that another one, if this will bring out another one, is going to be Chimecho. It's quite a ghost town in here. Soon enough we'll find out what we need to do. There you are. Oh! Oh, it's you. Thank you again for giving me that Pikachu back then. Thunderstones really are wondrous, aren't they? I just adore my Raichu. Alola! And thanks for the Pokemon trade, of course. The Raichu you gave me is such a delight. But today, the 2 of us aren't here to ask you for another favor, but rather do one for you. Because we're here to show you Raichu's Mega Evolutions. The Dauntless Raichu Duo. Are you ready to battle us so we can show off our Mega Evolved Raichu Duo? I'll try my best. I lost last time, but we'll see. Then allow us to demonstrate in battle. Behold the mega evolutions of Raichu. X and Y. Oh no. Look! A Raichu! Oh, they became alpha-sized. They're both so big, they're alpha-sized. Oh, okay. This is gonna be interesting. So now we get to see Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. Well, I have my own Raichu, and I'm very sure I'm going to be seeing just how powerful your Raichus are. Transform to Mega Raichu X and let loose the electromagnetism from your twin tails. Allow me to battle you on behalf of the Mega Raichu Y Promotion Committee. How high level are you? Ow! Oh, did I already beat one of them? Ow! That's interesting if I have. That's very interesting. I think I might be able to win. It looks so good. I did it. But that was the Raichu I used my Thunderstone on, and I'd even given it the Raichu Knight X to hold. You mean even a Mega Raichu Y can't defeat you and your team? That's just too strong. No wonder you came out on top. You're an amazing ZA Royale trainer. That was just what I'd expect from the trainer who saved Lumio City from Sujin Doom. It seems we've got to thank you once again, Eclipse. It's thanks to you that our Raichu duo was born. As an expression of my appreciation, I'd like to gift you with this Raichu Knight X stone. Raichu Knight X. And please have this Raichu Knight Y stone from me. Raichu Knight Y. This is why I added Spike to my team. Was because I have already said it, that Raichu would have been able to Mega Evolve. And I'm giving it the Raichu Knight X. Oh no. Yeah, I said this already. Raichu Knight Y is actually what I'm going to give it because it has a lot of special attacks. It only has one physical. No, it has a pretty well matched one. Raichu Knight X and Raichu Knight Y. Good grief. I can't make up my mind. You know what? Everyone is fully healed. I'm giving Raichu the Raichu Knight X. Stop with that. That is so annoying. No. I want this. Now if only I get the Lucario Knight Z so I can give Nubis Z that. Travel here. Ready? Yes. Now I gotta get some more berries.